So we all love to compliment our friends and describe their qualities. But most often we run out of words, and so we end up just calling them cool, crazy or insane. So in today's video, we're going to learn 10 smart English words that are going to help us to describe people. And we'll learn their meanings, the root words, example sentences and also alternate words. So let's get going. Hey everyone, this is Chetna and you're watching ChetChat. And today we're talking about those 10 smart English words to describe somebody. And for you to be able to practice these words, I want each one of you to write one sentence per word as a comment under this video. And I'm going to give a shout out to someone whose sentences stand out to me. Smart word number 1 is exuberant. Exuberant. An exuberant person is full of joy and enthusiasm. In fact, they are so full of energy that they are almost bubbling with excitement. For example, Jane was an exuberant dancer. The Latin root of the word exuberate meant something that grows lavishly and abundantly. And initially, exuberant was used to describe plants perhaps that grew abundantly or even exuberant hair. But now, the word exuberant is used to describe a person who's got over-enthusiasm or extra energy. Example, at school, Peter stood out for his good-natured, good-humored and exuberant personality. Other words that you can use in place of exuberant are high-spirited or bubbly. Smart word number 2 is CHUTZPAH. CHUTZPAH. When you say that someone has chutzpah, what you mean is that you admire the fact that they have the guts to say or do something that could perhaps shock, surprise or even annoy other people. Now these people have extreme self-confidence, fearlessness, audacity and basically they are gutsy, and you're saying all of this in a positive way. Chutzpah rhymes with futzpah. Roy had the chutzpah to stand up in front of the entire class and claim that he was a better writer than even Shakespeare. Chutzpah is a noun, unlike the other describing words that are adjectives. Example, love him or hate him, you have to admire Charlie's chutzpah. Alternate words for chutzpah are brazenness or cheekiness. Smart word number 3 is dapper. Now, you would call someone dapper if they were very well dressed or very stylish. Now, typically, dapper is a word used to describe men, and for women, you may say chic or stylish. Example, he looked very dapper in that suit when he walked into the wedding function. The Dutch origin of the word dapper meant bold and strong, but over time, it just morphed into being cool and trendy. And sometimes even is used for things beyond men's fashion, for example. Oh my God, that game is so dapper. This is what the Urban Dictionary has done to dapper in recent times. Example sentences of dapper are, Oscar, you look very dapper tonight. Or, Josh smiled when the attractive lady said he looked dapper in his new jeans. So if you find someone, particularly a man, looking very suave, handsome and dressed very well, you can call him dapper. Other words that you can use instead of dapper are fashionable, classy. If you're looking for some more smart words and phrases to improve your English vocabulary, then we have a whole lot of videos for you and I'm going to drop links to those in the description box below. And before we continue with number 4, remember to put those sentences down in the comment section of the first 3 words that we've already covered. Smart word number 4 is disheveled. Disheveled. Disheveled means an untidy appearance, messy hair and clothes. In American English, this is spelled with 1 L and in British English, it's spelled with 2 L's. Disheveled is the opposite of dapper. Example, the teacher remarked on Tim's disheveled appearance during the school assembly. In French, the word chevel means hair and dishevel means undressed hair or sometimes no hair. But over time, disheveled doesn't mean only untidy hair, it also refers to the overall personality of someone being untidy or messy. Example, he looked tired, disheveled and very pale. Or, she woke up in the morning with disheveled hair. Alternate words to disheveled are unkempt or sloppy. Smart word number 5 is gregarious. Gregarious. Gregarious people are great fun to be around because they love being around other people and they are the life of a party. Example, Emma is a gregarious and outgoing sort of person. Gregarious comes from the Latin word grex, which means herd. So originally gregarious was used for animals that liked to stay in a herd and later on for humans that liked to be around other humans. Example, she is a very gregarious person and she has a unique ability to get along with almost every person that she meets. So if you meet someone who's outgoing, who's social, who's friendly and is fond of being with other people, you can certainly call them gregarious. And alternate words are sociable and friendly. Smart word number 6 is charismatic. Charismatic. A charismatic person is one that has charisma. And charisma is a charm, a certain magnetism that attracts other people. Example, Martin Luther King was a charismatic leader. It comes from the Greek word charis, which meant a gift or a favor, which was also like a divine gift or a gift from God. Example, John was truly charismatic. He was able to influence people. Alternate words to charismatic are charming or magnetic. So make sure you're writing those sentences in the comment section below and also remember to tell me which of these words was your favorite. Smart word number 7 is peevish. Peevish. You can call a person peevish if they get easily annoyed or keep complaining or whining. John slept very little and that often made him peevish. Or the patient started getting peevish in the overcrowded waiting room at the doctor's clinic. The entire team was peevish after they lost the match today. You can say that people nowadays are getting very peevish because they are stuck at home for a long period of time. And alternate words to peevish are cranky and irritable. Smart word number 8 is amiable. Amiable. An amiable person is friendly, pleasant, good-natured and easy to get along with. Airline flight attendants tend to be amiable. Example, Joy was an amiable person. He was always friendly and helpful. The Latin root for the word is amicus, which means friend. For example, she was an amiable person who always had a kind word and a smile ready for you. So if you have a friend who's warm and friendly and good-natured, and you can always call this person amiable. Alternate words to amiable are friendly and good-natured. And if you're enjoying these smart words, then don't forget to press that like button at the bottom of this video so I know that I need to produce more such vocabulary videos for you. Smart word number 9 is unflappable. Unflappable. Being calm in a crisis. Someone who won't get worried, annoyed or anxious even in the face of crisis. Example, in these days of lockdown, when everyone's feeling a pressure on their revenues, Joe remains unflappable. Unflappable comes from the word flap, which literally means a bird flapping its wings. But flap also means to get agitated or panicky. Just like a bird trapped in a cage flaps its wings vigorously, an unflappable person doesn't get into a flap and remains calm even during a crisis. With 4 runs to score off the last ball and the crowd standing on its feet, the batsman showed an unflappable calm and took his team to victory. So if you have a friend that can remain cool and calm even in a pressure situation, you can go right ahead and call them unflappable. And alternate words to unflappable are as cool as a cucumber and sang-froid. I love the sound of this word, sang-froid. And if you're looking for words and phrases, for example, to use on a telephone call, then you can take a look at a video that I'm dropping a link for in the description box. Smart word number 10 is persistent. Persistent. A persistent person is one who never gives up. Even when the odds are stacked against them, they keep working tirelessly on their goal till they've achieved it. Persistence is the ability to stick with something. If you've been practicing the violin every single day for an entire year just to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star perfectly, then you're persistent. The Latin verb persistere means to continue with strength. The salesman was very persistent and refused to give up. So if you meet someone who keeps going and never gives up on what they want, you can say she is very persistent when she wants something. Alternate words for persistent are determined or dogged. And that's all from me this time. I hope these 10 words vastly improved your vocabulary and you can now give compliments to your friends in this fabulous advanced English vocabulary. So please press that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it. And also when you give us a thumbs up, we know you want us to make more English vocabulary videos. And don't forget to put those 10 sentences down in the comment section as well. And see you next week and happy watching!